You want to know this. You've watched our Lange videos for years. Where do the big watches go?
You know, in the old
Is there
days,
some graveyard or car park where there's just a big Odysseus?
if you go to the New York boutique, you're going to see the triple split.
Okay. Oh, you've distributed them around the world.
Yes.
Can I petition you right now
Tell me.
that this lives in the Time+Tide Discovery Studio in New York City? I have 2,200 square feet, double height, 17-foot ceilings. We could do this.
Now you see it, now you don't.
We timed our interview perfectly. Wilhelm,
Andrew, good to see you.
good to see you. Let me ask you a question right off the drop.
Yes.
Is it fair to say that whenever there's a lumen, the other watches that get released get overshadowed? Because there's something about the lumen, its special party trick, that seems to cast a long shadow over whatever's released that year. It's happened again.
It's every year it's a challenge, I have to say. And we're always a bit worried that, you know, the main watch, which usually is also really a main watch because it's big and mighty right in the center of it, may not give enough spotlight to the other watches.
Yes.
But you know what I also learned? Our clients are very, very good in seeing the one and also pleasing the other one. So it's not, I'm not that worried.
You're not that worried about it?
Not anymore.
Because what's happened this year at Watches and Wonders is 2026. There's two main releases. There's the Saxonia Annual Calendar, and there's the Lumen Tourbillon Perpetual Calendar, which is here. And once again, a lot of the chatter has focused on this, so we will get to that. But I want to give this one.
Go for it.
I want to give this pole position because I think this is. I have always gravitated to the Saxonia, and I always prefer clarity over complication.
Yeah.
And this year we have something really significant. We have the annual calendar, and Anthony de Haas, your
Yes.
wonderful, what do we call him, product and design director?
Yes, yeah, he's director of product development.
Director of product, fantastic music fan. But he talked about the fact that with an annual calendar, the nightmare situation is you put it away for the weekend, you come back on Tuesday and go, I've got a business meeting, I'm going to wear my Lange, and you've got to reset the whole thing.
Yeah.
So he's created a system here. With one press, you can adjust all of the information.
But, you know, to avoid that, what can happen, you fiddle around with it while it's wearing, so that you accidentally promote it.
Yes.
You first have to pull the crown.
Okay.
Only if you
It's a
pull the
safety
crown,
mechanism.
absolutely. No, not to save, to just avoid that you
Avoid
accidentally.
that,
So you have to pull the crown, you push that button, and everything will advance by 1 day.
So what? Look, I'm wearing this now. It's 36. I think this is completely viable for my 7-inch wrist.
What I always tell people, regardless how big a watch is, the only point you find out whether it's your watch or not is to put it around your wrist.
Yeah.
You know, that's the natural habitat of a wristwatch is a wrist, not a catalog, not the internet, not anything. Take the watch, put it around your wrist. What Tony and the team does is they emphasize greatly on the back case design. So if you look at this watch, a lot of people
This
say...
is the Lumen Tourbillon.
Yes. A lot say it's 40 millimeter. It's actually 41.9 millimeter, and it looks smaller.
It does.
So this one looks bigger than it is. This one looks smaller than it is.
Is this right for me? Could this work?
Absolutely. You know, I had this around my wrist for a while, and it's perfect. If you ask clients what do we stand for, very often the outsize date comes up. Because, you know, since 1994, that probably sets us slightly apart. And trust me, you know, my eye view is not getting any better. I need an outsize date. And I think on a watch like this, the outsize date appears even to be bigger than it really is.
Yeah.
But what I think is a real achievement is this.
Yes. What are we talking?
And I think 9.6, so just short of 10.
Yeah.
And the outsize date, because naturally an outsize date, you know, you have the cross and the disc and the mechanism, so that will always build up height.
Yes.
To have it in this size and this proportions.
It's like the Grand Lange actually. It gets slimmer and That's my favourite of the Langes. I know it's not the right answer. I know no one agrees with me. But
no. As I said, there's no right or wrong. There's just personal taste.
Yes.
And as long as it's one of our watches, I can live with it.
Okay, good. Should we do it? Should we move on to the big boy?
Go.
Or the big girl? Let's have a look at this lumen that is on your wrist. There's
it's
so
easier
much to talk
there,
about.
actually.
Well, let's do it here. Come on in, Pavel. Why not? For once, we have a life-size.
That's
lumen.
I don't have that often, actually. Now you see it, now you don't.
We timed our interview perfectly. Oh my God. 750 kilograms.
Turning.
What is the main material in it?
It's solid metal. All these parts are solid metal.
Solid metal.
Yeah. Not the outer ring, but the inside is all, yes.
Solid metal.
That balance cock is quite a heavy thing.
Oh my God, that's solid metal and finished so well. So,
as we speak, they're going to start working on the one for next year.
Oh my gosh,
so
this has become.
Oh. Now you know what I mean, huh? Remember what I said for the appliques, the numerals?
Oh, the lume behind the numerals.
It is behind, not on it. Because if you try to put it on it, it would not maintain the elegance. Because you can't do that.
Dressy.
No. So I was a hard learning curve, and the same with the moon face. Actually, it's the same gold polished moon.
Yeah.
But it's on top of.
Come on!
But it's on top of the luminous material.
Right.
So, and that's also the day-night indication.
I know, this is so cool. We're going to get into it.
Perpetual calendars need a day-night indication because it looks a bit silly if during lunch everything is advancing by a day. So it should do mid. How do you see that on a watch? Usually you have a day-night indication. Mm-hmm. We don't need it here because the moon phase gives it away. Yes. Now you see that if you go outside because it's day, we wouldn't see stars.
Yeah. But when this rotates, this material beneath the moon phase actually rotates as well, and you've got the day-night indicator.
And that will go dark with the little stars, and then you know you're in the second half of the day. Yeah. So if you need to adjust, you know what the day-night indication is, and you know how to set the date correctly.
Absolutely brilliant. And what we're seeing here is the integration of three elements of the watch: the running seconds, the moon phase, and the day-night indicator, so elegantly integrated here.
And don't forget, it's a tourbillon watch.
Yes.
And if you pull the crown, the second hand will come to a standstill, so you can adjust the time properly.
Amazing.
Just one little thing to give away.
Can I have a look at it, please?
Of course, yes.
So,
you want to have it for 5 minutes?
Okay. Oh, there was a small caveat there. Oh, the weight of this is crazy.
Platinum.
Huh? Yes, I know. Oh my gosh. And the tone, I mean, you're going to see this in the B-roll, but the tone of this day-night indicator is so lovely. It's this sort of grey, baby blue. And of course, you can't right now in the daylight see that the applied numerals are back-lumed.
Because that's, and if you had the luminous in it, it would look like white dots on 100%. It, so it wouldn't be 100%. Elegant.
Yeah.
I also give away that we were cheating a little bit here.
Yeah.
Because you see on my watch, which is set correctly, that there is no moon. You see here there's a bit of moon.
Yes.
But we actually have no moon at the moment. So
you're not quite complete.
That set is right. This one is to just showcase what it does.
That there is a moon there. Okay. So hey, if you're about to miss a deadline, it's okay. Just partially conceal one part of your school project. This is absolutely ridiculous in the hand. Could you wear this on a daily basis?
Oh yeah, easy.
This weighs 300 grams. How much does this weigh?
I think that's less than 200.
No.
It is less than 200. Yeah.
Oh, there's no bracelet.
I like to wear my watch just tightly around my wrist.
Yes.
That's why Tony's laughing about me. That's the children's
I'm a little bit
strap.
like that, actually. I don't like it moving around.
If it moves around, it's not me. And I also don't like to wear it here. I wear it here always. So that's done.
Perfect.
Done.
All right, I have 2 more questions, then we're out, because you're a very busy man. The Odysseus always comes up. It was Lange's extension into sports.
Yeah.
Riotously successful, but enormously disappointing for most people because of their ability to access this.
Yeah.
Would there ever be a plan for Lange to enter sports in any other way?
No.
Just you started shaking your head before I even finished the question.
Because I know no, it's the Odysseus for us is more than a sports watch. I always say that it's a new design playground, and we use it to do things that we would not do with the other 5 families.
Yeah.
So as much as we stay traditional with the other 5 families, as much we can play around. That's where we use titanium, that's where we use a honey gold, and so on and so forth. So that's more the idea of the Odysseus.
Yeah.
It is still an Lange Söhne movement through and through. We have limited capacity, and if we would produce more Odysseus, we would have less Lange 1s, less Saxonias, which we don't do. Yeah. So it will always be a shortage of that watch, I'm afraid to say.
We've had a mind melt scenario because I wasn't even 10% through that question before you were furiously shaking your head. My last question is about us, actually, because our video together was the most viewed organic video of 2025 with the most positive sentiment and the most extraordinary comment section.
Nice.
So if you have a dull day ahead of you or an evening, if you've run out of Netflix shows to watch, just get into our comments on this video because we hit a chord. Why do you think that video resonated so much?
I think, first of all, we like each other. That's always a good start. We share a lot of passions.
Yes.
You know, we like cars, we like watches, we like talking about it. I think it was authentic. It wasn't that much orchestrated.
There was no real pre-talking.
No, very natural. And maybe in a world that is full of AI-generated content, people still like a bit of authenticity. And maybe that's what we got along quite well.
This is true. And I also think my opening statement, which just sounded so inappropriate and bizarre that I wanted to be inside of Lange, I think a lot of people share that dream to imagine being able to appreciate these watches on a macro scale. Perfect closing statement because we can here.
Yes.
And you did in this video. So I'm so glad that we timed this for that moment. Wilhelm, it is such a pleasure.
Good to see you. Thank you so much.
I sadly will have to now give this back.
Unfortunately, they're looking at you. Security is there.
No, it really is. They said, no way can you wear this out on the floor. I want to ask you, watching this video right now, which of these 3 models resonates with you? Do you agree with me that the Saxonia, despite never being able to match the luminosity, the sheer grandeur of a Lumen watch like this, do you also agree that there's just something compelling about Lange's getting more ergonomic, easy, even more convenient and easy to use, and just I didn't even talk about it, but the symmetry of this annual calendar is sublime. With the Grand Day.
You can start working for me, actually.
I really want to Lange. Every time I interview you, I come away just thinking, what can I move around to make this happen? I don't want to work for you, but I want to own your watches. Thanks for watching Time+Tide. See you on the next video. Subscribe if you like this kind of stuff, because it is human. It's not AI. I'm here. I'm real.
Thank you. Cheers.